And now we're back to these questions where we have to get the context. Let's just read this story and see what we get. The second thing is to find my way into that lovely garden. I think that will be the best plan. It sounded like an excellent plan, no doubt, and very neatly and simply arranged. The only difficulty was that Alice had not the smallest idea how to set about it. So definitely most of this is positive. They do get into difficulties later, but we're saying it's a good plan, right? It's neatly and simply arranged, so we want something positive. Now notice we do have some negative words in these choices, right? Foolishly is definitely negative. We don't want that. Hastily, I would also say is negative. That means that something is done very quickly, but usually when we say it as the word hastily, we don't mean that quickness was good. It was kind of rushed and haphazard. So it's one of those, it does mean quickly, it's kind of a synonym, but sometimes something is done quick, that's good. But hastily has got one of those negative connotations. Faintly just doesn't really make any sense at all because it's, what does that mean? Like, I guess it's like not done loudly. I don't really know. This is just a word that has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but easily does make sense. And that's a positive word, obviously. Basically here, we're just saying it's a good plan. It's easy to do. It's neat, right? So this fits very simply with what we're trying to define simply to mean. So I guess don't overthink it, but also notice that we can use connotations, we can use dumb summaries, and we can also just think about like what the strength of the words, right? If anything, easily here is one of the weaker words. To be faint is got some very specific ideas associated with it, right? A faint noise, a faint like sound or color, like it just doesn't, there's none of that specificity in this passage, whereas easily is a more bland word and it fits because it's bland. So don't be afraid of bland words. They, usually work.